Good morning, folks. Elsa here on the Isle of Lewis. It is calm and still because the storm has passed. Oh my goodness. Lightning and thunder for hours and hours. So loud right round our house. The house was shaking. The sky is being ripped apart, and then torrential rain, and our house is surrounded by water at the front because our drainage has not yet taken us here, because we need to fix the roof before we can paint the house, before we can paint the roof, before we can do the downpipes, before we can do the, soakaways to fix the drainage. We'll get there. Tune of the day. I thought it was rather appropriate. I chose a march called the Battle of Waterloo. This is right outside our front door. I don't know if you can see, I'm in my pantaloons this morning, seeing if my wellies are waterproof up to halfway anyway. So, march, get motivated, get ready, have a cup of coffee, do the midgie dance, and yeah, here we go. It's a gorgeous jig. March. Ooh, tighten up the bow, Elsa. That's it, folks. Tune of the day, Battle of Waterloo. It's a march, and I really like that one. So, I'm getting a little bitten by bidgies, but they're not too bad. Did I tell you we're right outside our door? I have a story, if you're interested. Appropriate because my sister passed by the house yesterday. She had been off picking up a goat in her car. It's in the back of the car, and she just stopped by to let me admire this beautiful Angora goat. He really was lovely. But the place she'd been to pick him up, they had Shetland sheep, and she had not seen Shetland sheep before. And the words that came out of her mouth was, "They are so beautiful." And I just creased up completely, because it was those very words that got me in such trouble in a very large and busy bar in Gran Canaria. There I was working in a 4-piece band, and 3 men and myself, and as you can imagine, the tone of the conversation could often go a little downhill, and on this particular occasion the subject was sheep, and I decided to improve the quality of the conversation by describing our sheep, which we had Shetland sheep at the time, and I was trying to describe them, and I was saying they're so beautiful, but then I said, but they are very ferocious and they charge you. And suddenly 200 people in the pub just started dissolving into laughter. They were falling off their chairs, including the boys in the band. And I was just completely gobsmacked. What is so funny? And the guy beside me, he said, "So they charge you, do they?" And what had gone through my mind after describing these beautiful sheep was that I used to help my father. I would jump on the Highland pony and help round up the sheep. But the Shetland sheep had a mind of their own, and they had no trouble facing down the horse, and they would actually charge at me and the horse, and they'd all just run under his legs and head off, skedaddle where they wanted to go. So they're quite some sheep. But I'll never forget that day that I actually took the whole tone of the conversation down to a whole new level. So have a great day wherever you are. Enjoy, look after yourselves, and thank you so much for tuning in. I am going to go and dig ditches and see if I can get rid of some of this water, just for the fun of it. Bye.